안녕하십니까? 모의고사 3교시 영어 영역 듣기 평가 안내 방송입니다. 듣기 평가는 타정 없이 시작됩니다. 이제 문제지 표지를 넘기시기 바랍니다. 그러면 지금부터 3교시 영어 영역 듣기 평가를 시작하겠습니다. 1번부터 17번까지는 듣고 답하는 문제입니다. 1번부터 15번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 16번부터 17번까지는 두 번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 1번. 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Martin Taylor, director of the Greenwich Recreation Center. I'm sure you've heard the expression that one man's trash is another man's treasure. We're going to make it happen at our indoor garage sale. Bring your gently used treasures to our indoor garage sale. This is a good opportunity to sell or buy things like clothing, toys, home decorations, and much more. This indoor sale event will be on May 27th and 28th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. For more information, please call our indoor sale department at 436-6739 or visit our center's website. I hope to see you there.
(2번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Sarah. How was your weekend?
Hello, Tim. I took my kids to Hertz Zoo last weekend.
Oh, I bet your kids had a great time there.
Yes, they did. My two sons were really excited to see the animals. But to be honest, I wasn't.
Why not?
Well, I just couldn't shake the feeling that these wild animals should be living in their natural habitat, not in the zoo.
I see. But don't you think that zoos play an important role in educating people, especially children, about various animals?
I do think education is important, but not at the expense of the well-being of the wild animals. Some of the animals in the zoo were just lying still and not moving at all.
I understand your point of view. It's definitely a complicated issue.
Yes, it is. But personally, I think it's better to protect the natural habitat of wild animals and let them live there.
(3번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Hello, I made a reservation online. My name is Drake Jackson.
Hello, Mr. Jackson. Our records show that your tablet just locked up for no reason.
Yes, when I took it out of my bag, it didn't work.
Did you have a wireless keyboard in the bag with your tablet?
Yes, I did.
I think it was left on. It seems the keys were pushed while it was in the bag, and the tablet considered the key presses as failed attempts to enter your password.
You mean my tablet locked itself after several failed attempts?
Exactly. For privacy reasons, we can't unlock a device. If you want, we can format your tablet so that you can use it again.
Well, I guess I have no other choice. Please format it.
Sorry about the loss of your data.
It's okay. I backed it up to my online account.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Jennifer, what are you looking at on your cell phone?
Oh, would you look at this picture? I remodeled my living room recently. I added the tree painting on the left side of the wall.
Let me look at it. The two birds on the branch are very cute. They symbolize you and your husband, right?
Yes, that's right. How about the painting of the sunflower on the wall? My friend gave it to me as a present.
It makes the room brighter. And the sofa under the painting looks comfortable.
Right. I chose the sofa carefully because I spent a lot of time on it with my husband.
Oh, the floor lamp on the right side of the sofa is fancy. I like the design.
I bought it at the new furniture store in the mall.
And the square coffee table on the left side of the sofa matches the room's atmosphere.
I agree.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 남자를 위해 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hey, James, are you studying hard for the final exams?
Hi, Mina. I tried, but I don't feel confident.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I'm sure you're doing everything you can.
Thank you, Mina. But there's just a lot to cover this time.
I understand. Why don't you make a study plan and stick to it?
That would be helpful. I'll try.
If you need any help in making a study plan, just let me know.
Thanks for the offer.
I'm going to the grocery store to get a can of coffee. Would you like one?
No, thank you. I've already had 2 cups of coffee. Could you buy me a bottle of water instead? I'm so thirsty.
Sure, I'll get you one.
Great. In the meantime, I'm going to think about my study plan.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Hello, how may I help you?
I'd like to know how much your personal training sessions cost.
Our fees vary by level. Which level are you interested in?
The beginner level.
We have 2 types. The one that focuses on bodybuilding is $50 per session, and the one that focuses on endurance is $60 per session.
I'd like to take the endurance-focused session.
Okay. How many sessions would you like?
How many would you recommend for a beginner?
Usually, beginners choose either a 10-session package or a 15-session package.
Then I'll take the 10-session package. Can I use this coupon? I got it from the flyer.
Yes, you will receive a 10% discount off the total.
That sounds great. I'll sign up right now. Here's my credit card.
All right. I'll get your registration form and your receipt.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 뮤지컬을 보러 가지 못하는 이유를 고르시오.
Dave, are you feeling better now? I remember you were sick yesterday.
Thank you for asking. I'm feeling good now because I got a lot of sound sleep.
Sounds great. By the way, are you available this Saturday?
I have to work part-time in the morning.
Well, my uncle gave me 2 tickets for the musical Maria. Let's go see it together after your work.
I really wanted to see that musical. Which theater is it being performed at?
It's being performed at the Johnson Arts Center on Palm Street.
Good. The theater is not far from our neighborhood. What time does it start?
It starts at 5.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid I can't make it. I'm supposed to see off my younger sister at the airport at that time.
I see. We can go together another time.
Right. Thank you anyway for inviting me.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 메케닉스 드론 페어에 관해 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Grace. Did you hear about the mechanics drone fair?
Yes, it's from next Friday to Sunday.
Oh, you already know about it. I'm thinking of going. Would you go with me?
Sure. It's taking place at City Plaza on 7th Avenue, right?
Yeah, more than 100 companies will come and show their products.
That's amazing. Maybe there will be drone shows.
Of course. I saw their poster and it said the fair features fantastic drone shows.
We can't miss those shows. And can we get discounts on what we buy at the fair?
Yes, the rates vary, but most companies offer 10 to 20% off purchases.
That's perfect, because I'm thinking of buying a small drone for my video project.
Great. I'll get a reservation for both of us.
(9번) 유스 리더십 프로그램에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Sunrise High School students. I'm Pauline Smith, coordinator of the Youth Leadership Program. Today, I'd like to talk to you about this amazing program. The Youth Leadership Program is open to first and second grade students and is designed to provide them with the necessary skills to become successful leaders in our community. Participants receive training in leadership, teamwork, and problem-solving from certified leadership trainers. The program runs every Saturday for 4 weeks, beginning June 3rd and ending on June 24th. The cost is $100 per person, and registration is open from May 25th to May 30th. Upon completion, participants will receive a certificate of completion and become part of a network of young leaders in the school. I hope many students who are interested in leadership development will participate in this program. Thank you for listening.
(10번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 여자가 주문할 서서 사용하는 책상을 고르시오.
Honey, are you buying something online?
I'm thinking of buying a standing desk. I've selected 5 models. Would you help me choose one?
This one's $170. Don't you think it's too expensive?
I thought so, but I just put it on the list because it looks nice. Let's leave it out.
I'm afraid this one weighing 12 kilograms will be too heavy for you to move around.
That makes sense. What do you think of the height adjusting method?
I'm using a standing desk at work that is adjusted electrically. It breaks down easily.
You mean I'd better buy a manual one, right?
That's right. Now you just have to choose between the 2 colors.
I'll choose the walnut one, even if it's more expensive than the other one.
I think that color will look good in your room.
I agree. I'll order it right now.
11번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Sydney, do you have any special plans for tomorrow?
No, I'm free. Do you have any good ideas for something to do?
The weather forecast says the rain will stop tonight. Would you like to go out for a walk with me in the morning?
(12번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
John, have you seen my science book? I can't find it anywhere.
No, I haven't seen it. When did you last have it?
I had it in the school library, but now it's missing.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Katie, you look thoughtful.
I was just thinking about getting a dishwasher. My colleague, Haley, told me she would give me her old one.
That sounds great. I've heard that dishwasher saves time and effort.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm worried about the extra water and energy used.
How much extra water and energy would you use?
The model she will give me uses about 15 liters of water and 1 kilowatt of electricity to wash each load of dishes.
Still, I think it's worth the investment. You can use the time saved for other things.
You've got a point. Then I'll take Haley's dishwasher.
But first, you should check if it's the right size. If it's too big, you won't be able to install it in your kitchen.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Honey, come here and have a look at this sofa.
Oh, I like the shape and color. It'll go well with our other furniture.
It's also on sale right now. We could save a lot of money if we buy it today.
That's great. How much is it?
It's 20% off, so it's $560. That's a pretty good deal for a high-quality sofa like this one.
That's still a bit expensive. Let's keep looking and see if we can find a better price somewhere else.
All right. We can go to the other stores in the area, but keep in mind that we might not find a sofa of this quality at a lower price.
I know, but we have to be mindful of our budget. Maybe we can find a similar sofa at a more affordable price.
That's true. Let's see what other options are out there. If we don't find anything better, we can come back and get this one.
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 빌리가 줄리아에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Billy and Julia are a couple. Because they run an interior design business downtown, they commute together every day. It takes them about an hour and a half to get to their office by car. Sometimes when the traffic is very heavy, it takes them more than 2 hours to get to work. Billy thinks they waste too much time on the road. The long commuting time makes them exhausted when they come back home. He wants to live somewhere where they will have a much shorter commuting time. Believing Julia might agree with him, Billy wants to tell her his idea. In this situation, what would Billy most likely say to Julia?
(16번부터 17번까지는) 두 번 들려줍니다. 16번과 17번, 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Hello, students. In the last class, we learned about how animals survive in extremely cold environments. As you know, animals have various mechanisms to regulate their body temperature, which is critical for their survival. Today, I'm going to discuss these mechanisms in detail. First of all, Arctic foxes have a dense fur coat. Their fur coat acts as insulation against the cold, preserving body heat and allowing them to survive in harsh, icy conditions. Next, African elephants have large ears with a rich network of blood vessels that help them release heat. This allows them to regulate their body temperature in hot climates. Next, camels have adapted to desert environments by conserving water and reducing heat loss through their long legs, wide hooves, and thick fur, which also provides insulation. Finally, green sea turtles regulate their body temperature by lying in the sun, swimming in warm currents, and relying on external sources of heat. These animals have unique adaptations that enable them to regulate their body temperature effectively.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Hello, students. In the last class, we learned about how animals survive in extremely cold environments. As you know, animals have various mechanisms to regulate their body temperature, which is critical for their survival. Today, I'm going to discuss these mechanisms in detail. First of all, Arctic foxes have a dense fur coat. Their fur coat acts as insulation against the cold, preserving body heat and allowing them to survive in harsh, icy conditions. Next, African elephants have large ears with a rich network of blood vessels that help them release heat. This allows them to regulate their body temperature in hot climates. Next, camels have adapted to desert environments by conserving water and reducing heat loss through their long legs, wide hooves, and thick fur, which also provides insulation. Finally, green sea turtles regulate their body temperature by lying in the sun, swimming in warm currents, and relying on external sources of heat. These animals have unique adaptations that enable them to regulate their body temperature effectively.
16번. 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? (17번) 언급된 동물이 아닌 것은? 이제 듣기 문제가 끝났습니다. 18번부터는 문제지의 지시에 따라 답을 하시기 바랍니다.